helping to keep their voice, like every voice that has risen against this corrupt system in the past or now, right? The reason why you have to keep the voice out there, you keep amplifying it and keep them out there is because this entire system was built on silencing us. All they have to do is just put a tag on you. Yeah, that's it. You could give them a tag and then go after them. So when you keep helping them to drown those who have actually stood up against them, stood up to them, but because you don't like them or you don't like how they are doing it, even though you don't like those criminals too, no, they are the same. Sacrifice them and let them go down. That's what I said to some of you that, when they were having their IPOB tantrums in 2022, 2023, where everybody did tear themselves apart, I was being dragged to come and say something. I said, what do you want me to say? Nobody is interested in hearing anything right now other than who is right, who is wrong. So to everyone, they are all right. To them, others are wrong. So there's nothing you're going to say that's going to make any sense to people who have actually chosen to be like that. So instead of me having to say something that either side will pick to their own advantage or disadvantage, which will never help any of them, I would rather look away and pretend that it's not happening. For 2 straight years, I looked away. Not because I wasn't tempted to say something that could make some group very comfortable, because I know Mayegun's diary political. When you talk about IPOB, you will find all of them here. And just like you find everyone from every part of existing front in that country, you'll find them here. And since I know my audience very well, so would I be doing you a favor if I decided to wade into a group of angry, supposed disgruntled Nigerians who don't want to be part of Nigeria anymore? Now they found a means, and then something happened. They are fighting themselves. What do you think somebody like me should do? Somebody who actually happens to be Mayegun, the Mayegun. What do you think I should do? I should go in and act smart and begin to say, you are wrong, you are right, you are this, you are that, and all of that. So at the end of the day, you help them further tear it apart. When you further tear it apart, to whose advantage is that? So the advantage of the same people that brought all of you together in the first place. Then sustainability of that, zero. You will never sustain it. And that's why I keep telling you, we all need to understand the importance when we talk about the revolution of the mind. Revolution of the mind is all of us to begin to see bigger picture, to think bigger. I mean, you need to actually think beyond what you feel towards things that, sometimes, right? I am doing my best to make that easier for all of us here. Somebody should remove Ade Williams. They tell me, don't mention my name. I'll remove him myself. Like some of you don't even understand what I'm trying to actually do here. And it's out of disrespect as well that I'm actually talking to adults. Why they should respect their views, respect their own choosing beliefs. Because in the long run, we all have something in common, a rotten system. So if we tear ourselves apart, who do you think is going to benefit from that? By when we reduce ourselves, than when we bond ourselves and build for real. So whose advantage is when we build and become stronger, despite different beliefs that we have, but we do have a strong bond that actually says, together we can actually push this and get ourselves out of this mess, right? Or we tear ourselves apart because we wanted to prove to one another that, I'm saying my view. You can say your own view. There are some views you have to keep inside you till you die. Any view that is coming to condemn anybody within a circle of those who have expressed their displeasure with the current rigged system in Nigeria, once they have taken a position, they have, make a position known, you don't give opinion on them. Any opinion that's going to kind of, divide them or destroy them or kind of undermine them, keep them to yourself. Advice and your opinion to yourself. What kind of opinion is that you have to run yourselves down, only because you feel like, I'm just giving my opinion. To who? Let me look around. If you see any of them again, I don't give a damn about how long they've been here. Get rid of them. Doesn't mean that they can't see my ego. They will see, but nobody will ever read from them again. And I'm so serious. Ade Williams won't come back here. I promise you. And if you see another person again, okay, if I see them myself, I'll get rid of them. The reason is this. On Mayegun's diary political, I know be skit maker. Do you understand? I'm not a skit maker. I do not make fancy videos. I talk about real life issues. Okay? Real life issues. Issues that cost people their lives, their health, their family, their safety. Issues that are real. So who the hell are you to come here and think you can actually banter me? Eh? Like you come here and say, I'm just bantering you. So what I'm saying here is this. We have our differences, no doubt. I do not believe in their elections, of course, and I'm not promoting it. But there's something here. Omo Yelesho already did the job that got a lot of young people to see better and kind of aiming for what they believe, a different Nigeria, the one that is different from this. Whether they're going to get it or not, listen, you don't have to run them down because you don't believe they can. You don't have to run them down before you can make yourself feel good. Peter Obi and their corrupted system in Nigeria was able to get over 8 million, the same Nigerians like yourself. He was able to get them on his side. We saw everything that happened. That is not a fluke. You don't run them down. So if you have an organization or you are all coming together to say, yeah, today, not today, and then you get a platform with over 6 million people, a serious person would know that, listen, I may not agree with you guys, but I mean, keep it up. Keep what you are doing up, okay? Just keep it up. Don't give up. I don't really believe in it. I don't believe Nigeria is this. Fine. Don't turn yourself into somebody who is actually working indirectly for the same oppressors. You want to tell me what I don't know? And I said, keep it to yourself. If it is going to undermine the effort of those who have actually stood up for something, not because you don't like what they are standing for. Some said they are wasting time. Okay, fine. I said it too. But does that then mean that we should disrespect them and make it look like it's nothing? I remember on this platform, I did say, there are those who are doing everything possible to make what the Obidients achieved to look like it's nothing. Some of you are here. You are one of them. Some of you are here who wanted to make it look like what they did is absolutely nothing. They just wasted time. And you said that with so much confidence on my platform. And I look at some of you like, so I think it's time for you to know where I stand on this, okay? Everybody on Mayegun's diary political comes from different backgrounds, okay? And different beliefs. And from my own understanding, right? A lot of them are trying to find out what a lot of us have already found out. It is the Nigeria system that is going to radicalize them. It is the Nigerian corrupt system that is going to tell them, or in fact, show to them what you are trying to tell them. When you tell them that they cannot save Nigeria, they cannot rescue Nigeria, nothing can redeem Nigeria, but they believe they can. Abi, let them go and try it. You shouldn't be the one that will become somebody that is now like acting like, yeah, come on, man. I'm not being like for real. Sure, you get more they try show some respect that way. You don't go die for respecting people's views. The only people will be saved and talk. If now hot water you get spill on them, if now stone you get stone them, if now stick you get knock them. Now APC. Are people destroying people? And there is a reason why. If anybody has the power to stop the madness going on in Nigeria, the division going on in Nigeria, the poverty going on in Nigeria, the injustice in that place, now the people with the power, they have the power to do it. But we know all of this is deliberate, is intentional. Okay? All of us being divided, being poor, being terrorized, all of these are man-made. So therefore, you can't ask them to fix what they intentionally imposed on us. It is better you let it consume them and get rid of them. So you can't be supporting APC, that is funding terrorism, that is funding injustice in Nigeria, and come around and say you have any right where my ego is. Who told you have any right? Eh? People who have excuses, and thousands of people are dying. And from it, they are cashing money from it and turning around to blame the dead. So I'm not talking, I'm saying something here, and you want to jump there and say you have right to defend who? You want to buy Here you get. Don't join people to blame those who are not contributing to your misery, to your unfortunate misfortune right now. So the ideal thing is that you are all united, or should be united, in facing the rogues, right? Who have turned our lives upside down, and they are enjoying our division. You should turn your gaze on them. Come here and be like, yeah. Somebody said, "My ego to bino ton." No, I'm only being serious, okay? Me obino, no me obino. You know what I mean? Like, if you know those who know me very well, okay? When I speak out like that, right? I want you to see the seriousness of it, because I actually mean it. I'm not scolding you. I'm just saying, learn how to respect people, respect their opinion. You cannot abuse Obi when I put him up and expect the Obidients on this platform to feel comfortable with that. And then you look around and say you don't care about on whose platform does this say you don't care? I do. If I see any animal like yourself, well, last time I don't think that is too much. I'm tired of reading all of that, and I'm tired of some of you calling here. Here you get. Calling me to tell me, Lumayegun, Obi is one of them. Obi is also Kiniko. I swear to God, Oba Biere. Call my line, call this platform, and begin to tell me that, use my platform to lambast and rubbish the same people who are doing what they can to get at these rogues that brought us all here, right? Do it. So, I don't understand. You know, I don't. Who's the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Here you get. But it's like some of you want us to remain like this and continue to kind of make demand, but at the same time promote a division among ourselves. So now we've done our best to get rid of the Yoruba versus Igbo madness. That doesn't really reign here anymore. But we see have some of you who feel like you could, come on. You understand now? So take a look at this. Now, this community, they give water for northern Nigeria. See what they drink. That is the kind of water they are drinking in that part of Nigeria. Now, the people where they carry ball will give me that during this Ramadan. Obi and his guys, they gave them borehole. And then you will say, oh, more, waiting the borehole. I'll see waiting those guys, those people are drinking. They've messed up Nigeria so much that even the people seems to hate themselves. They hate themselves. Every time you condemn Showore, every time you criticize or attack Obi, every time you criticize or attack, the Yoruba national campaigners and the rest of, every time you join hands and call for the killings of the IPOB, ESN, and the rest of them, what you are doing is that you are enabling and strengthening the same criminal system that prompted all of this in the first place. That's what you are doing. And somebody like you can't be called a friend. I can't call you my friend. If you are daft enough not to see what you are doing, you think you are smart. I'm only trying to, I don't advise you really. Who needs your advice? I'm not advised you, fool. I'll show you something again. They caught this guy. They said he's a member of the Nigerian army, right? And he was considered to be stealing the bullets. But they accuse him of selling the bullets to Boko Haram members, right? And that's what I want to show you. I don't think they don't need all these stolen bullets. Boko Haram get their supply steady from the international gun runners that are always being cleared by the Nigerian criminal system to come in and do that anyway. yeah, the gun running in Nigeria is. Or do you believe this person where they steal bullet? Or do you really think this is one of the repentant terrorists that got recruited into the Nigerian army? I'll show you. Probably you've seen it.
Another one. Where lose his bet. Let's see. His incantation don't pass our own. No. I said don't hit him. Don't hit him. What the fuck?
I said this man don't take for this business.
I swear this man don't take.
No, camera.
No, he's on camera. Don't worry.
Come back.
Off that camera.
Wait now, wait.
No,
Give me that knife. Give me that knife.
Okay, in come inside.
Hey, man. Camilu,
Come on your hand.
if I see any soldier for this place, I'll find it. You are not going anywhere.
Gently,
Oh, yeah, that cover up. Camilu.
Lima one gently.
Camilu. That cover them up now. That cover them up.
Be careful with your hand. See, this one don't take now.
Don't take now.
This one don't take.
Don't say when they do this. I
See
swear.
that 400 something 50 I carry.
No, don't worry. Let them just so that you not naked him.
Come on.
This boy.
Now, Copra. Go and cover everybody. Camilu. Come on, your hand. You might feel like no matter how you do this one, you must enter.
99 days for the team. You go and give Boko Haram this so that they will come and attack us in this camp. Don't worry. God pass you.
When shall he come to where the path?
See, all this one don't take. Look at us.
Now, those one,
This one now, they don't roost. Another
one. I don't think it's a bullet for the Boko Haram because Boko Haram get the transfer of their weapons, not like that one. And sometimes if the delivery is delayed, Boko Haram will just go to the nearest military barracks or military post. They will kill all the soldiers they can find and then take all the weapons and go into the armory, cut everything away. That's how they do in Nigeria, but some said maybe the guy is actually stealing the bullets to go and sell the bullets since they know they pay them salary. Imagine a soldier fighting terrorists, collecting 50,000 naira a month. And 50,000 naira a month in Nigeria right now is just about $26 or at most $30 or $35. That's how much is paid a soldier fighting terrorists in Nigeria. So he probably resorted into stealing the bullets. Yeah, stealing bullet that he will go and sell to 200 naira per one. So if he steals like 100 bullets, he will get 20,000 naira. Or he's a member of the repentant Boko Haram. I don't know. It's a shame, Sha. Anyway. So away from there, okay, I was going to go to Enugu. I was going to stop at this place when we spoke about Enugu earlier, right? But this is Kogi. And this Kogi, Kogi and Enugu share the border, right? And as you have Igbos as majority in Enugu, in this part of Kogi state, Igbos as member, there are Igbos in Kogi as well. Like you have the Yorubas in Kogi as well. But the Yorubas in Kogi are like minority compared to the rest, okay? There are Igbos there too. In fact, when they were creating the state and they cut off that part to be part of Enugu, part of Kogi state, they should have let it be part of Enugu, the gold city. See the coal mine in that part. And some said it is secret. It's not even like public, even though it's in public. This area in Kogi state, watch this.
Another coal mining pit. Back Kogi state. I'm here with Ezi Mafia, in case you don't know. There's the ego de Mafia keys. There's the ego de Mafia keys.
You carry safety now? Oh, yeah, go. Now, our director, you don't enter. Okay.
Use this.
Use this one. Come on, they do.
Oga Kokata, now they go for front there, no go feed there.
Follow me.
Oh, no, yeah.
Hey, go the lafia. Hey, go the lafia. Follow me. Yo, woo, woo, woo. Coal mining, coal mining. Woo.
I'm saying, oh, me, I come out to colony. Oh, me, get a Chinese guy. But I don't want to be steady. No, you get young man of a leaf, Glen. A leaf, Tolama. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Your phone get light?
Yes.
My only light, mercy.
My life.
My own only kill again, red bar. Smile at the touching me.
Touch it there.
Oh, this I do. But as now, as the water come out, don't start and they open and they enter the penetration.
Yeah.
Don't start.
You know, it's like going in deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into the ground. And it's like they have been taking coals from there for ages. You see how come on. You have to go under that rock, or they have to go under that rock underneath like that and go deeper and deeper further. They didn't have better light to show us. If not, you would have seen the inside. But coal. Yeah, that's cool. We do not need to cut our trees in Nigeria or get them. They don't need to cut trees to burn trees to generate coal. There are actually huge deposits of coal in Kogi, in Enugu, especially in Enugu. And do you know you can generate electricity from coal? Yes, you can, honestly. So which means that Enugu is a coal city. Enugu alone should probably be having 24 hours electricity without stress, without any pressure. And Enugu alone should be able to power the entire eastern Nigeria without stress. It's the same as what you have Egbema, what's that place again in Imo State? Imo State oil and gas producing states, right? It's enough also to actually power the entire eastern Nigeria, like just like that, Well, it is Nigeria, okay? So you have all of these things, and the criminal politicians in Nigeria are more interested in who is ready to pay cash now. If they found those who are interested in coals, then automatically these areas will become places where they will put their guys in and then exploit it. And that's somewhere in Ankpa, Kogi states. So I want to believe that this is partly Igbo land, the old eastern region, but Nigeria is Nigeria. Sure you get. So Nigeria happened, and yes, the rest is history. Say, here is you remember when I told you that Kano State spent 6 billion naira on Ramadan? You remember? Okay, good enough. The guy who spent the 6 billion. I mean, the guy who is spending 6 billion on Ramadan feeding. This is for people in the state to eat during the fasting Ramadan. So he decided to go out. Yusuf went out himself to go check and see what kind of food they were given to the people. And I bet he's so disappointed when he saw this. Watch. This is the Kano governor now.
Look at this nonsense. Look at this nonsense. Why about cooking? Why
It's like, what is this? Like, look at it. Like, how can you give this to people to eat? Like, look at it. He's so pissed off. Like, the guy is like so pissed. Like, what are we gonna do now? Look at the food they are giving to people. Is this what we pay for? That's why I said I'm quite happy that he went out himself, right? So it wasn't just to approve the money, share the money, and on to the next one. So it's great that I went out, and I'm not going to call that media, what do you call it, media hype. No. He went out. He went to a place where, because they actually gave the money to vendors in Kano. They gave the money to food vendors to make those food and take them to some designated locations so that people can meet and feed. So he decided to go and see that himself, and I was like, So, which is good. And in that regard, it simply means that the people that are going to benefit from the 6 billion naira feeding, they are going to get quality food for it. And I like that. All right, I like that. And same thing, sometimes a lot of people think I just want to talk about the bad things happening in Nigeria. No. You may think it's something I enjoy talking about. No, I am talking about all the happenings in Nigeria, because the happenings that you are reading that sounds like news, so it's a news, so it's news. No. There are real life victims. Do you understand? And that is why when we raise and talk about that, we are raising awareness on it. So raising awareness on it simply means if more people know about it, there's a possibility